Hey, my name is Madison Lovelace, and today I'm going to talk to you about a very important leadership quality and my personal favorite quality. And the quality is courage. What comes to your mind when you think of someone that has courage, or that is courageous? Is it someone that is willing to take a leap of faith? Someone that is extremely brave? Maybe someone that doesn't mind stepping out of their comfort zone? Someone that lives through integrity and who is compassionate to the ones around them? You even may be asking, what does it take to be a courageous leader? Well, in this presentation today, I will go over all of that and answer any questions that you may have on how to become a courageous leader and how to kickstart your life-changing and effective leadership journey. You may be asking, what is courage? Courage is defined by the ability to do something that frightens one. So in other words, doing something that most people won't do because they are scared or not confident enough in themselves to do something. Our book states that courage isn't an absence of fear. It's doing what you are afraid to do. It's having the power to let go of the familiar and forge into new territory. Courage is stepping out of your comfort zone. Courage is doing something that scares you. Courage is pushing yourself places that you never thought you would go. Courage is doing what others won't do. Courageous people aren't afraid of what people may think of them. They are brave. They are bold. Courageous leaders aren't scared to swim against the tide. Courageous leaders take action for what lies ahead. A great example of someone with courage would be a person in law enforcement. Our law enforcement officers are brave, and they have a job that most people would be scared to do. Instead of running from the bad guy, they run towards them in hopes to keep us and our community safe. Why do they do that, you may ask? Police officers are bold and they're fearless and they are constantly ready for whatever comes their way. I couldn't think of a better example of someone with courage. Being courageous may be scary and may intimidate you, but you will get the biggest return when you do something different from the crowd. Leaders need to be courageous to oversee their company to success. Challenge your comfort zone and face your fear, and in the end, you won't regret it. Now I'm going to tell you about a time that I had to be courageous. When I was in high school, to be honest, I hated school. I never wanted to get up in the morning and go. I had bad grades, and I just had an overall bad attitude towards school in general. The end of senior year was quickly approaching, and it was time for me to figure out what I was going to do after school. Of course, I didn't want to go to college, but one day I realized that I would not have a successful life if I didn't just try to go to college. And fast forward 4 years, and I just graduated this past May with honors and a GPA of a 3.76. I was inducted in 2 National Honor Societies during my time at West Georgia. And if this wasn't shocking enough to me or anyone around me that knew me, I just started graduate school this summer. Now I absolutely love school, and I have such a huge part in my heart for West Georgia. This shows taking that leap of faith and stepping out of my comfort zone really paid off because I couldn't imagine my life any better. Yes, starting college scared me because I was afraid that I would fail, but it just took a little courage to get through those thoughts and to get me where I am today. You may be asking now, how can you demonstrate courage? There are many different ways you can demonstrate courage. Like I said a million times already, don't be scared to do something that scares you. Take the leap of faith and just go for it. Being brave sometimes is the only way you can learn and grow as a person. Push yourself to new limits. Face your fear. Are you scared of heights? Then go skydiving. Are you scared of water? Then go whitewater rafting. Are you scared of failure? Take that new job or go back to school. Conquer one of your biggest fears and you will most certainly improve your courage. Listen to your heart and take a giant step in your life, whether that is moving to a new town or starting a new business. If that makes sense to you in your life, then do it. Don't try to cover up what your heart is telling you to do. Make sure to be confident in yourself. You know who you are and what you stand for. Being courageous means living your life by having integrity. Always strive to do the right thing, even when no one is looking. Real courageous leaders don't only preach right and wrong, they live by it every single day. Don't just talk. Take action. Say what you're going to do and stand by your word. Make sure that you embrace the unknown. Get ready to react to a situation that might be a huge curveball or a surprise. Follow your instincts when responding to the unknown. You know what is right. Don't get caught up in not having enough information about what to do about a certain situation. Make sure to hold others accountable for their actions. Hold people to their word. If they don't follow through, then make sure that you call them out so they know that is not acceptable. Lead by example and show your team how to own up to their actions, and then they will follow. You can't require them to be accountable when you're not doing that. Don't feel down or defensive when someone gives you feedback. Learn from it, take it, and better yourself. I could honestly sit here all day and talk about all the ways you can be more of a courageous leader, but I have given you a good start to the journey of being a courageous person and leader. As you can tell by now, the quality courage is so important when wanting to be an effective leader. You will never better or challenge yourself if you never take chances. So please be bold, be brave, and be willing to open the doors to an unknown place. Make sure that you're being the leader you want your employees to be one day. As Martin Luther King Jr. says, the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Take this quote to heart and keep it in your head during your journey as a leader. Do what is right. Take action. Do something that scares you, and never stop believing in yourself. Thank you so much for your time.